Well, this is gonna be a freaking problem. Look at this. The farm is flooded. There's endless water coming down from the mountains. And all I've got are a couple pumps and some generators. So yeah, we're back in DrainSim. Thank you guys for all the love and support on this series. I've got to figure out how to drain this place. Like, where do you even drain this? Okay, so obviously there's a big glaring issue here. That's a lot of water coming down. Hold on. I got an idea here. So if we go up into the mountains, it looks like we might be able to redirect this water. Okay, I'm a freaking genius. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna redirect the water on the mountain, come down here and drain the farm, and we're gonna probably dump it into somebody else's farm. Just like you guys can hit the thumbs up button. Also, yes, I still sound slightly sick. I actually feel just fine. It's just my voice. So you're gonna have to listen to sounds kind of funny Camodo today. I wonder if I could use one of these. Okay, let's do that. Let's grab a couple Mark 1s. We'll save our Mark 2 pumps for the actual farm itself. And let's go ahead and grab this. Okay, let's go work on that freaking water. So I'm thinking that we can dig out this area up here, and it should stop the flow. We just got to redirect it. You know, if I had a... Oh, this is already kind of full. If I had an excavator, this would probably be a lot easier. Okay, so if I just start digging down here, can I stop this water from going over? No, it seems like it's a really strong flow. Does it go over this side? Wait a minute. Hold on. Where's this water going? Wait, that's it. This water, I don't think is going to the farm. We need to direct everything down to this river. Hold on, let's confirm that it's not flooding the farm. No, look, there's a culvert. Also, it looks like the farm's going to naturally want to drain itself a little bit because there's water flowing back here. I got it. I figured it out. Well, at least I think I figured it out. I don't know. This might end in disaster, but it's fine. Okay, so I got to start digging this way. We got to get the water going down through here. And let's see if we can stop the flow, and then I can set the pumps up down at the farm, and this should be easy peasy, right? I might have to set up a couple floaties up here too, but we got this. So we're just going to dig out all of this over here. Try to dig it nice and low. That way we can get a really strong flow through here. You know, I hope my wife isn't listening on the other side of the door, me talking about like strong flows. Probably sounds kind of weird. Look at that. Look at all that water rushing down. Okay, make it wider. Much wider. Hold on, check. Look, we did it. We cut the flow off. Wow, I don't think I actually needed to put the buoys up here. So, now we just got to drain the farm. Hold on. There's no way it's actually... Oh, here we go. We got a little bit of issue here. So, this water's flowing down. You know what? I can waste a generator up here. So, what we're going to do... There's a little bit of water still trickling down. Well, can I direct this? No. You know what? Let's just go ahead and stop this water right now. So let's go from here across to here. There we go. You know, actually just putting that down there without even inflating it stopped the water flow. Hold on. We might be able to save a pump here. Okay. So let's go down to the farm. This is easy. We just need an army of pumps because I think it should all flow out. Now, maybe there's some flow coming through the back area. But if I stick one here, and then let me go grab the others real quick, and then we'll have to do like a circle of the farm. I really don't think this is going to be hard. The biggest thing was redirecting the flow from the mountain. I need to check that left side. I don't think there's anything coming down. And this is why we bought all these pumps. I really want to get a Mark 3 pump, though. Okay, so let's get 2 of these set up like this, and then let's get our Mark 2s set down in the water as deep as they'll go. Direct them out this way. This flows out into the culvert. Look at this. That's going to be 4 freaking pumps pumping this out. Hopefully, this is like the lowest area of the farm. And then we're going to get our cord here. Let's see. Let's go and hook these up over here. Okay, boom. I would doubt that there's any storm drains here. It's a farm kind of in the middle of nowhere. Okay, do that one there, and then this one up here. Okay, turn that on and turn these 2 on here. Boom, boom. All right, that is 4 flowing. Hold on, check it. Oh, yes. Okay, so those are working there. Let's go to the other side. Maybe there's a culvert on this side. Or I might be able to set a generator up over here. Maybe I can pump over here. You know, thankfully, it looks like they actually sealed up the farmhouse. So I don't think they're going to have any issues with water inside. Unless, hold on, I see a flow over here. What is this? I can't tell. There's bubbles coming up. So there must be some sort of drain over here. Can I throw the water on this side of the hill? Is this possible? No. So the water has to go out the other side. Hold on, let's check, make sure there's no water like getting into the area from over here. Okay, that does not look like a thing. I really could honestly just use all the pumps right now. Hold on, confirm this side. Ooh, this is gonna take a while. Yeah, we got to get whatever drains they have in here active too. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and set up one more of these. Let's go you right here. You know what's concerning is the water levels don't seem to be going down. There isn't a leak or a pipe busted in here, is there? Hold on, we got to listen out. Maybe there's something around the house. I can almost see inside of this house. What's going on in here? We go around. Okay, I really wish I knew. Hold on, let's see if we can go under. Oh, it is a storm drain. Okay, I need to grab the rake. Oh, and y'all ain't got like a basement or something that's leaking, do you? Wait a minute. What is this? Hold on. Okay, garden, barn. Maybe it's just a garden area. Can I go down here? No. It looks like a garden. Yeah, it's concerning because the water level hasn't gone down any yet. Maybe it's just going to take forever to drain this level, or maybe we got a bigger issue. Okay, well, it's going to need some assistance here. Let's grab the rake. I've got one more pump, don't I? Here, let's grab this one, and then let's grab rake. Here we go. Let me see if I can get that drain. Oh, I think I can get it. Hold on. Where are you at? Come on, baby. There it goes. You can hear it. All right, we freed up a drain. Does it seem like it's... Oh, yeah, no, it's working. Cool. Okay, so they had a drain at the house. Is there another one back here? Okay, look for more purple bubbles. Is there anything else in here? You don't have a drain out here? No. It's actually pretty deep. Hold on. There's a drain right there. Boom. There it goes. All right, so that drain is working. Cool. Is anybody else concerned with the top left that it's still saying that we haven't actually made the overall water go down? Like, how is that not a thing? Okay, let's check the culvert down here. Everything's going good. Like, it's flowing out, is it not? It's not clogged up? No, it's going somewhere. That is a super satisfying river. All right, we got one more pump I can put on this real quick. Yeah, look at the water flowing out from this area. All right, let's go. Maybe, can I stick it closer to the barn? Will it reach all the way? I know Mark II will. I'm going to get a little bit closer here. Okay, finally we're moving the overall. So here's the question. Is there another way to divert more water? Maybe there's something I can dig out somewhere? It might uncover itself. So let me scan around the area real quick. No, it doesn't really look like there's anywhere to dig. Hey, you can actually see the floor of this now. Check this drain. Oh, this drain's flowing really good now. Look at that. There's got to be more. So far we found 2 around the farm. But I'm thinking there's got to be another drain, right? Let's search up against the house. I can hear the one draining over here. Make sure it's clear. Do you have another one in the garden, maybe? Nope, I literally think that's it. Nothing else here. Hold on. I think I need to suck this out. Can I suck parts of the garden out? Is this a thing? I'm going to use a shop vac to do this because I'm crazy. Yeah, like, you got to suck these beds out because the beds themselves, they're going to not flow out because there's no way to get the water out that way. So, here's a fun fact. I'm noticing this as this water goes down, the barn's kind of in its own world over here. I feel like I'm going to have to move 2 pumps over here, pump it into the barn, and then pump it out. Because the barn's on its own little, like, island now. That's the trick to this level. So, yeah, you got to move the water around quite a bit here. So, let's find, like, the lowest point in here. That's probably about it. This has got to flow over into here, unfortunately. So, yeah, you have to flood this area. Let's get a Mark 1 over here doing some work too. I was wondering why this wasn't going down on this side. And yeah, it's because of the uneven ground, and I cannot dig this ground out. So that's not a thing. Okay, let's start the flow here. I mean, yes, eventually the barn will, or the house will drain itself, I think, with the one drain, but that's going to take forever. And you know what? We got more floods to get to, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, so yeah, those are flooding into there, which that should fill this area back up over here. We can go through the barn, and these pumps over here, let me make sure. I might have unplugged some of them. Yeah, we're about to put these back to work because this area is going to fill back up. Okay, you can see this is flowing back through. Let's go ahead and start maybe one of the Mark 1s here. Go and get that water going out. Let's do 2 Mark 1s because we have a Mark 2 over there. We'll hold this Mark 2 for a little bit while this slowly pumps out. And make sure we keep these clear over here. Let me go grab my rake. You know, I actually think this level is going to wind up being easier, which I feel like there's a way to make this level hard on yourself if you screw up the initial digging. But I feel like in the long run, this level is going to probably be easier than the others. And oh my goodness. So yeah, it's really hilly around here. So I need this drain to drain the garden. We're draining the front yard, which is almost completely finished. Hold on, where's that water coming from? Okay, so there's water spilling around from the back side of the house to the front side. So that should keep these 2 pumps active. I think this is a waiting game now because we've done about all we can with this area. And I feel like we have a system in place that's going to work. Okay, look at the front yard. All right, we got a little bit of spillover from the backyard right now. It's draining into here. Hold on. Let's, I need to clear that out real quick. Well, so I need to check the barn. How's this going in here? Oh, yeah, this is almost all the way down. Hold Hold on, do we even have water? Okay, we do have water flowing out here too. Let me grab my rake real quick. Make sure drains are cleared, even though this one doesn't matter anymore. This is flowing down through here. Look at that, the water is almost completely done. Do need to unclog this one real quick. Here we go. And clear you out here. There we go, nice. Okay, I might be able to help finish this off real quick. Let's get the shop back out. Looks like the front yard's about to finish any second now. Okay, there goes the front yard. All right, let's keep that pump right there. How's the backyard doing here? Still got a little bit of flow from the backyard. Okay, we're doing the last bit of pump moving around. I'm gonna go ahead and stack some more pumps up here at the end. And that should be about it. Well, let's get 2 Mark 1s down here. Keep this water flowing out. I need to look at the backyard. I think I'm almost done with it. It's a little tricky because the terrain is so like up and down. All right, turn that one on there and get you pumping out. And there goes the barn. All right, shut that pump off there. This outside area should be done. So here, let's just dump this over here. Boom. Okay, so we're really just dealing with the back, I believe. So yeah, house front yard's done. It's this backyard, which it's slowly draining into this here. I could probably move my pumps over and just really scoot all this water out. Being a little bit of a pain in the rear end. Hold on, let's suck up a little bit of this. It's kind of flowing back because I think the drain can only take so much. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to deal with using basically just the drain. Because there's nowhere to stick this water except for across the whole thing, which I don't want to stick it back across anymore. Oh, can I put it over here? Is it okay if I stick the water over here? Where does this flow? All right, water is almost clear here. Hold on, let me go ahead. I'm going to assist it a little bit. Took a little bit longer to clear out the garden than I would have liked, but this is working. Okay, let's hook up one more here and plug you up. I have no clue how many days in game has passed. Yeah, hold on, hit this one. There we go. And it's like right on the edge. Hold on, I can suck some of this out actually. Okay, I mean, look at the freaking bar is like one little dot away from being done. Maybe if I work in here, I can get this. Come on. It's so freaking satisfying. Wait, where's this water going? Okay, so the barn, I mean, it looks like the barn is, wait for it. Give me the green. Green light. There it goes. And we made $1,000. Not bad. So the next freaking level is a parking garage. That's totally not going to be a pain in the rear end. So here's the question. Do I just save my money for a Mark III? Let's go look at the parking garage. Let's get a gauge for how bad it is. Okay, so here we are at the parking garage. This doesn't look... no, never mind. It does look bad. You know, just for once, I want my job to be easy. So let's go ahead and grab... What do I think I'm going to need here? Maybe some drains. Probably a wrench. For sure going to need the pumps. Hold on. I got a theory here. There's constant water flowing in here. Wait a minute. I feel like I need to block this off. Hold on, let me get one of these blocking the entrance. I might be looking into this too much, but I feel like that's causing water to go down there. You know, this is just one of those just in case scenarios. All right, go ahead and inflate that. Okay, and let's go inspect this area. Oh, yeah, no, this is gonna suck. Wait, there's a drain right here. Hold on, can I reach this? I think I can. I might be floating. No, there we go. There's like 2. Okay, so this is lot 3. So it's a parking garage. Either it goes down a lot further, or maybe this is the bottom. That'd actually be kind of nice. Okay, so there's a lot of overhead pipes in here. Look for leaks, potentially. How big is this area? Oh, this is big. You know, I don't like this not having a voice thing for YouTube. It's kind of weird. What is... Oh, this seems dangerous. Okay, this area, storage. I don't see anything in here. What about back through here? No, this is all going to naturally flow out, I believe. Okay. Man, there's a ton of storm drains in here. Hold on, get this one. Ah, here we go. Yep, that's a bit of an issue. All right, let's go ahead and get our pipe out real quick. Okay, stop that. So that's going to stop water from flowing. Oh, here's another drain. Honestly, I'm trying to figure out where the pumps would even take the water at the moment. Okay, so if you look at the top left, the overall is going down. Oh, here's another storm drain. Is there a level below us? Also, check for more pipes. Any more pipes that are busted? Here we go. Bingo. Look at this. Not gonna lie, like, stopping the pipes is, like, super satisfying. There we go. Nice. You know what's concerning? I don't hear that draining noise. Oh, there it goes. I was about to say, this thing is clear. Hold on. What's the trick to this level? Because this seems oddly easy. Okay, walk around. Wait a minute. Does this go... Wait, where's this water coming from? Hold on. Can I climb up? What is this? Oh, there's a courtyard in here. Look at this. You know, honestly, everything's flat, so I'm assuming everything's just going to drain down. Like, it doesn't look like water's gonna get trapped anywhere. Well, you know what? It might get trapped in this courtyard. Yeah, you notice how this courtyard is like really tall? Like, it's got walls on each side. I feel like we're gonna have to drain this with a pump because I'm not seeing any sort of drain. Okay, so we need to bring some pumps into here and we're gonna have to pump this out, but everything else I think is flowing. Also, I now have to figure out how to get out of here. I'm totally not lost. Oh yeah, look at that. That is going down like crazy, huh? Let's get this side. And then look, we stopped the water on the ramp, even though I'm not sure that was actually an issue. We're gonna say it was. Okay, let's get some Mark IIs here. Let's just grab this one here. Okay, so this might be just an easy way to get money to get up to the next pump. Yeah, look at this. It is full in here. Oh, here's another drain. Well, we might as well go ahead and unclog this one too. Okay, so we're probably just gonna flood this area. So, wait a minute, that's not flowing over. Is it draining? No, the courtyard definitely isn't draining. Okay, so what we want to do, let's grab this generator, and we're gonna stick this bad boy like really cattywampus right here, and we're gonna run these hoses over the wall like this. Let's do 2 of these, and this should be enough to drain the courtyard. Pretty easy. Okay, here we go. Turn that on there. You know, oddly enough, it feels like it's slightly going down, so maybe there still is a leak here, but that's definitely gonna speed things up here. So yeah, we have all this water coming down into here, which will eventually get down to these storm drains. So I need to make sure I keep these clear. But that's so satisfying. Like, you can see the flow of water and how it's coming out this way. Okay, let's go search for more drains. This is actually a really straightforward level. I'm waiting for the trick. Like, what's going on? Oh, I missed another drain over here. My goodness. Why do I feel like I haven't found, like, there's like another level below us and I haven't seen it? Like, that's not a thing, right? Also, you know water's gonna get stuck in here too, right? Oh gosh darn it, I need to go grab more pumps. Actually, do I have one? No, I got one here. So the ramp has this little odd area here, and I don't think the water can get out of this, so we need to pump it into here. Okay, turn that on and turn that on. There it goes. That shouldn't take too long with that. Like, we've already made tremendous amount of progress here. Like, everything's pretty much... Oh, here we go. Another drain. I mean, this one's not going to make much of a difference, but you know what? Keep it open. So here's a question. I feel like I'm going to have to manually pump these out. I hear a drain, but I think it's the one on the outside. So let me vacuum the storage out and I'll dump it out in the main area into the drains. Okay, this little driveway area is done. I need to check, make sure there's no more areas like this. Okay, so the courtyard's still draining. It's getting close. Is there a pocket over here? There's another one right here. So yeah, there's a couple little small tricky areas where stuff gets stuck, but for the most part, super straightforward level. Kind of like it. That farm was a little bit tricky. Okay, so just watching the water. As long as it's moving in one direction, I think we're good here. Is there another drain over here? No, that one's almost drained out. Why do I feel like there's going to be some sort of pesky low spot that's going to drive me insane? Oh, here we go. Another drain. Clear it back up. Keep that water flowing. You know what? Now might actually be a good time for the squeegee. Just to try to move some of this water that's just slowly getting to these drains around. I haven't really got to use that much. Hold on, let's go up here. Wait, open and close. What's this? Uh-oh. Okay, I was about to say, oh, there is an underground, like a deeper spot. That's weird. I didn't know you can go inside that. Okay, where are the drains at? I'm going to start moving water. Okay, so this is getting pumped out here. Let's start moving it this way towards the main drain, the little double drain we have. Oh, look at this. It's going to collide with the other water and right into the drain. Nice. I don't know if I'm actually helping here, but I like to pretend that I am. Okay, just kind of running through. We're on our last little bit here. Let's see. This is still flowing out through here. Let's get the pusher here. And let's just try to force some of this water this way. That way it's not coming back into this side. Head towards the drains. There we go. And push it all into there. Nice. Okay. This looks like a low spot. I'm not sure my pumps would even work in here, though. No, I still hear draining. So that means the drains are still functioning. So it's just slowly letting the water out. Hold on. Does any of these areas seem low? You know, honestly, this area right here, this side of the parking garage seems like it's not draining. Yeah, there's no drains on this side either. Like, it feels like this corner area is just a little bit deeper. Maybe my pumps would work down here. Also, the courtyard is still freaking draining. Hold on, let's go into here. I've broken my vacuum. It no longer makes noise. That's a good sign. Oh, what's going on? You got to be kidding me. There was a culvert in here. Wow. All right, so this thing could have been drained out through the culvert. Well, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to open it up now. Also, we just finished something. I have no clue what it was. Man, that would have really sped that courtyard up a lot if I could have dug out the culvert. Well, I'm going to go do it anyways. Yep, look at that. Look at the water flowing out of here. My goodness, if I would have found this, like, I don't know, 20 minutes ago, this would have been nice. Now it's almost kind of useless. Hold on, I could get a little bit of water in there. I actually could have directed water into the courtyard with the pumps and sent it down this bad boy. All right, so the courtyard, is it done? Did it actually check off? I don't think it did. No, there's still water flowing out of it, so I'm gonna let it do its thing for a little bit. Oh, there it goes. Okay, courtyard is done. Okay, we literally just have like a couple trouble spots here. Okay, let this drain out. This is still draining. Which side seemed like it was just a little high? Was it this side? Yeah, look, I could still, I mean, it's got to be lot 4. Hold on. Wait a minute. Lot 4 might drain just if I do this. Hold on. Yep. Nope, never mind. Okay, which lot is holding a little bit of water here? Concerns me because we have like 1 point left. Why do I feel like is there an area I just haven't been in? Oh, what about these back rooms here? No, nothing in here. I mean, it looks like there's water here, but I think regardless, there's going to be a little bit of water in the level. Okay, that's empty. So lot 2 is not showing fully completed yet. Hold on, maybe it's this. Oh, there goes lot 2. Wait, okay. Well, it says there's some left and $1,500. My goodness. Wait a minute. We can afford the Mark III. So the next one is the church canal breach. So, oh, that's going to be cool. So real quick, we can go to the shop here. I can actually afford 1 Mark IV. So I could get 2 Mark IIIs or 1 big Mark IV. I think we got to try the Mark IV. Max upgraded pump. So thank you guys for all the love and support. Like I said, canal is next, and we'll see you guys next time.